happens, he's got half of a hand, and it's the kind of hand that David Benjamin's got in bad shape.
13 outs, I mean, given that you're
Pot is 22,000. It's 9,900 to call.
And it's a call from David. He's got the best position, he's got the best hand.
And is that going to bring Dwan in?
Well, it really wouldn't surprise me.
I thought the deuces were good as
Well,
well.
now Dwan is down $300,000. He's looking for spots to win a big pot. Maybe he thinks this is his hand.
And if he comes, you might even see Ivy join the party.
I would bet my firstborn that Ivy's going to call this one. At least.
9,009 more.
9,009 more? What? Do I really have what?
Good for me. My firstborn is safe.
No, I had an ace in my hand.
Total.
And ace something.
Cool.
Non-bluff.
Well, he calls.
Yeah, 4 ways here. The pot is already $51,000, and we haven't seen a flop yet.
And the best hand out there is ace-jack.
Or I might have had ace king of hearts.
Unbelievable. Here comes a flop.
And I might have called him lost
King
Well,
8-4.
king 8-4.
I knew you were strong when you called 4,000.
Dwan is ahead here with a pair of 8s. He's got second pair.
But I don't know. I thought
It's a whole bunch of nothing for everybody.
and
And $51,000 before the flop. I mean, to put that in perspective, that's more than a lot of people make in an entire year.
Exactly. The question right now is what Patrick's going to do.
I thought you wanted to steam off some more.
He's made it over 12,000 to play before the flop. He's got 3 callers and he's missed. Does he have a stab?
I mean, I think it was interesting that he tried the dead money pickup now. But now that 3 players call, it's really tough. But you know what? He's got a lot of heart. He's going to try it.
34,000. Fold.
The man with the best hand facing a bet of 34,000.
The pot is 85,000. I mean, can Dwan call this with just second pair? He has to think that he's probably behind. But does he want to take one off? See what happens.
Well, when you call with that kind of hand, there's no draws on this flop. I think he's probably going to have to call. If you're calling to flop 2 pair, you really are dreaming.
I mean, is there a chance that he can put Antonius on an underpair, maybe jacks or 10s, maybe think he could take it away from him on a later street?
Well, maybe think he can take away from it on this street. You might want to try and find out where he is, make it 75, 80,000. But no, he's just going to call.
Cool.
And this pot is really developing into a monster. The pot is nearly $120,000. Ivy's got nothing. He's going to get rid of it.
That's pretty good news for both of the players. 9s and aces would put Patrick Antonius in front.
Turn card 5.
Turns a 5 of hearts. That changes nothing. And if you're Antonius, what do you do? Both these players, these are our 2 biggest losers today. Both down more than $250,000.
Well, Patrick's got more of a reputation of being tight at the table. If he can actually bring himself to put an $80,000 or $90,000 pot bet into this pot, he could well pick it up.
Now, these players really know each other well. They've played countless hours together on the internet. And of course, they were involved in an earlier hand where Dwan made a full house and Patrick made a big, big call with just 1 pair.
Check.
Patrick Antonius focusing on the pot, on Dwan, and on his chips. And of course, Dwan.
Check.
Oh,
It goes check, check.
Last card.
Not sure where he is. Is he going to regret it?
Deuce.
Nope, the deuce a good card for Tom.
And I don't think Patrick can fire at this one now, can he?
No, because he knows that even if Tom's got an 8, he's probably going to call.
I mean, after checking the turn, he's pretty much given up, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think that's what's happened.
And that's what he's trying to figure out right now, obviously. Can he take a stab at this one more time?
I think everybody here is a multi-billionaire.
But Patrick, one of the best in the business. He's not the type to throw money after bad money, is he?
Well, he's reaching for his chips.
when you have a positive attitude, you know, eventually.
I think he's probably going to have to bet 80 or 90,000 to get rid of Tom.
Well, that's what he's done.
You bounce off the carpet like I have. Like
Looks like
82,000.
$82,000 bluff from Patrick Antonius. This is a big, big decision
plain to say I was one.
for Tom dwan.
I know many that never look up.
And of course, Patrick Antonius checked the turn.
Nobody's more positive.
Silly me, I would have thought that would have been the end of the pot.
I still expect to win.
But obviously, Patrick, he could take this line. The pot is $200,000.
I need some hands to hold up.
82,000 to call.
That's why when anything ever would start bad for me, would always be positive. Because you always had positive. You were always positive.
Good luck in trying to get a read on that, man.
Does Patrick's line make sense, the way he played this hand?
Well, it's looking like tens, jacks, but would he make such a big bet on the river with tens or jacks? He could have been laying a trap with a decent king on the turn, especially on a board of king 8-4 where there's no real draws. You might feel like you can afford to give a free card a chance at getting a payoff on the river. And this is all what's going through Tom's head right now.
But now
I mean, if there was a player at this table you were going to trap, it would be Dwan, wouldn't it?
Precisely.
It's easy when they check raise, man. Be a lot more easier. 37 more? Yeah.
And it's an absolutely ridiculous bluff here. Now, we've seen Dwan make some big laydowns, but we haven't seen him make a big call. Can he do it? What do you think?
Okay.
I think it's going through his head. He's counting his chips. He knows how much he's stuck in this game. He might think he doesn't want to go any further in the red. But this is also a chance for him to get a little bit out of it, you know. There's $200,000 in this pot. It would go a long way to helping him.
What? No, I was looking at my chips. I'm just trying to figure out why he wouldn't put the turn if he had a good hand.
Dude, you're allowed to take your time.
That must be difficult. You've got an $82,000 decision on your hands, and Phil helmet's in your ear. And Dwan trying to figure out why Patrick didn't bet the turn. Was Patrick trying to lay a trap, or was this a bluff? Well, he's counting out the 82,000. The pot is $200,000. This would be an absolute monster swing.
Last time we had a bet, we had a bet on how big the pot was. I won $2,000.
It's a fine line in poker. You can make as much money making good laydowns as you can making good calls. Sometimes you can fall one side or the other and start making mistakes. That's what he's worried about.
He's going to call.
He makes a call.
He
It's a great
calls.
call from Tom Dwan.
It's high.
It's a great call. He's going to win this with one pair of eights. I can't believe it. A $280,000 pot with a pair of eights. What
Exactly.
a call by Tom Dwan.